Hey there, humans. I'm Fido, your resident tech expert. Today, I'm sniffing out something tricky, AI washing. What's that, you ask? Well, it's like when I pretend I don't knows it just to see if I can get an extra treat. But instead of treats, it's companies trying to convince you they've got super smart AI when really, they're just wagging their tail at you. So, let's break this down. AI washing is when someone says their product is AI-powered to sound fancy, but in reality, it's not much smarter than your average squeaky toy. It's like how I bark at the vacuum to make it stop. Sure, it looks like I'm in control, but really, I'm just making noise. Imagine a chatbot that's as sharp as my nose. It can understand your commands, learn new tricks, and even surprise you with its smarts. That's like ChatGPT, which knows what you're saying and responds better than I do when I'm told to fetch. Then there's Netflix. It's like having a buddy who knows your taste in chew toys. It suggests what to watch based on your habits. That's some serious AI sniffing out what you'll like next. Now check out Tesla's autopilot. This thing drives itself. It's like me walking myself to the park, only, with way more brain power than just following my nose. And let's not forget IBM Watson, a real smart pup in the medical world. It reads tons of medical books to help doctors find the right treatments. Kind of like how I know exactly where you hid my treats, but on a way smarter level. Now, on the other paw, some chatbots are just like me when I first learns it. They can only follow specific commands. No learning, no surprises, just doing what they're told. Take something like rule-based Excel spreadsheet. Sure, it's good at crunching numbers, but it's just following orders like me chasing a ball. It doesn't get smarter the more it does it just does it. Or those mechanical robots in factories. They're like me when I get into a routine. Same thing, over and over. It's not AI, just a well-trained habit. So, how do you tell if something's real AI or just a clever trick? It's all about sniffing out the details. Here's how I, as a dog, would do it. First, check if they're giving you the nitty-gritty. If they just say AI without telling you what's under the hood, it's like me claiming I baked those dog biscuits when really, I just ate them. Next, sniff out where their info is coming from. If they don't tell you, it's probably just fluff, kind of like a cat trying to pretend it knows how to fetch. Yeah, right. Can they show you how their AI makes a difference? If not, it's like me saying I'm the best dog in the world. Sure I am, but where's the proof? Are they being honest about how their AI works? Or are they just giving you a wag of the tail and moving on? Watch out for big fancy words that don't mean much. If it sounds too good to be true, it might be like me barking at nothing. All show, no substance. Do they have real-life examples? Or are they just telling you stories like how I once caught a squirrel in my dreams? Who's behind this AI? Are they top dogs in their field or just pups pretending to know more than they do? Is the company behind this AI doing well, or are they just barking up a tree trying to impress? Have they worked with real AI before, or is this their first time at the dog park? And finally, what's their history? Have they been reliable, or do they just chase every new trend that comes along? If you find a lot of red flags like no details, no proof, and too many big words, it might just be AI washing. And that's not something you want to fetch. Based on what you find, you can figure out if they're really using AI or just trying to look smart. Kind of like me wearing these glasses. I look smart, but we all know who's the real brains here. So remember, not everything with an AI label is as smart as it seems. Keep your nose sharp and your ears perked up. If something smells fishy, it probably is. And if you need deeper due diligence, feel free to contact us at hello@losflamingosresearch.com. Don't forget to subscribe for more tail-wagging tech tips.
Hey guys, it's your favorite AI-loving dog, Fido, back again. Today, we're talking about something super important. Why AI is never a set it and forget it kind of thing. AI needs privacy, constant adjustment, and regular checkups to make sure it's still working the way you want it to. So, if you think AI is a one-time setup, let's pause for a moment and I'll tell you why that's not the case. Today, we'll explore why AI is more like a constantly evolving project than a finished product. It needs regular adjustments, new data, and fine-tuning to keep performing at its best. Let's dive in. Here's the scoop. AI isn't like a bone you can bury and forget about. It's more like your favorite squeaky toy. It needs attention and regular checkups to keep working right. Just because an AI model is working well today doesn't mean it'll work forever. AI models are built based on patterns from past data. But guess what? Things change. Your data might drift, meaning the patterns AI learned from before are no longer the same. It's like if I learned to chase squirrels in the park, but then one day, they all started running in a different direction. My old tricks wouldn't work anymore. Think about it like this. If I'm used to fetching sticks in one field, but you move me to a new park with different trees and smells, I've got to learn all over again. AI needs that same flexibility and regular updates. So, how do you make sure your AI model doesn't fall behind? You've got to check on it regularly. Just like I need my regular vet visits to stay healthy, your AI model needs reassessment to make sure it's still performing well. Over time, AI performance can slip. Maybe the model isn't as accurate as it used to be, or it's making more errors. You've got to keep an eye on its performance, just like you watch my diet to make sure I stay in top fetching shape. If something's off, it might be time to retrain the model or adjust some of its parameters. As your business or industry evolves, you'll get new data. You can't expect AI to keep doing a great job if it's working with outdated info. Imagine trying to teach me new tricks without giving me new treats. Doesn't work, right? AI needs fresh data to learn from so it can keep improving. Imagine if you trained me to fetch sticks, but then you switched to frisbees without teaching me how to catch them. I'd be all confused. AI is like that. It needs regular training with new data to stay sharp and relevant. Now, let's talk about why your AI might need to adapt to more than just new data. It might need to change completely if there are big shifts in the environment. This is called structural change, and it's like when you suddenly bring home a new puppy. I've got to adjust big time. Sometimes the world changes in a way that totally shifts how your AI should work. Maybe your company's strategy changes, new regulations come in, or the entire market evolves. In these cases, your old AI model might not just need a tweak, it could need a whole makeover. Kind of like how I need to learn new tricks when there's a new puppy in the house, so we can work together and not trip over each other. If your AI can't adapt to these structural changes, it'll become outdated and fast. That's why it's so important to regularly reassess, update your data, and make adjustments. Just like I can't keep chasing the same old ball if the game changes to frisbee, AI needs to evolve along with the world around it. So, what's the big lesson, humans? AI isn't a one-and-done deal. It's a process that needs constant attention, reassessment, and sometimes major changes to stay sharp and useful. Just like me, AI needs regular training, new data, and flexibility to keep performing its best. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you learned something new about AI, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be back with more fun AI adventures soon. Until then, keep experimenting, keep adapting, and don't forget to give your favorite pup a belly rub. Hey there, it's me, Fido, your favorite dachshund with all the wisdom you never knew you needed. Today, I'm going to talk about something big. No, not my favorite chew toy, but AI. You know, artificial intelligence, that fancy term you've been hearing everywhere. But here's the scoop. Expecting AI to be perfect is as silly as thinking I won't chase squirrels. Yeah, good luck with that. Let's dive into what AI really is and why thinking it can do everything is just barking up the wrong tree. Pun totally intended. So, what happens when you think AI can solve all your problems? Well, things might not go as smoothly as you expect. Let me explain. Alright, first things first. AI isn't magic. It's more like a really well-trained dog. You can teach it tricks, like fetching your slippers or finding patterns in a bunch of data. But guess what? Sometimes it's going to mess up. I mean, I'm pretty smart, but even I don't always catch the ball on the first throw. AI? Same thing, but with computers. It learns from data and patterns, but it's not perfect. Sometimes it makes mistakes, just like how I sometimes guess wrong when I think my treat is under the couch. Take a spam filter, for example. It's supposed to sort out those annoying emails you humans get, right? Well, sometimes it lets junk slip through, and other times it hides important stuff. It's not because the spam filter is bad, it's just like when I think there's a squirrel behind the tree, but there's nothing there. Oops! That's AI for you. Really good at recognizing patterns, but not always perfect. Here's the thing. No AI model is perfect. Yup, even the best AI out there can't catch everything. Let me put it this way. AI is like a dog trained to catch frisbees. Sure, it can do it really well when conditions are right, but if you throw that frisbee too fast, or if the wind changes, even the best pup can miss. AI works the same way. It's designed to recognize patterns based on its training data, but unexpected situations can throw it off. These AI models are based on data they've seen before. But what happens when something totally unexpected happens? It's like the first time I saw a vacuum cleaner. Trust me, I wasn't prepared. That's AI for you. When it encounters something new or unusual, it might make a big mistake. Let's talk stock prices. AI can predict where stocks are going based on historical data, when everything's normal. But if something rare and totally unexpected happens, well, that's like me chasing after a black swan instead of a squirrel. I mean, a black swan? That's something you don't see every day. See, black swan events are rare and unpredictable, just like things AI can't foresee. So when a black swan shows up, even the smartest AI might be caught off guard. Now, here's where things get interesting. Or maybe just a little overhyped. You've probably heard all this buzz about AI like it's going to fix everything. Run your business, fold your laundry, maybe even walk me. Well, hate to break it to you, but that's not how it works. It's like when people talk about how awesome dachshunds are. I mean, we are pretty great, but that doesn't mean I'm perfect. I still dig holes in the yard and run away when it's bath time. The same thing goes for AI. People expect it to solve everything, and that's just not fair. It needs time, data, and a lot of careful development to get things right. So when you hear someone say, AI is going to revolutionize the world in 5 minutes, just remember, it's not folding your socks anytime soon. So, what happens when you expect too much from AI? Well, it's a lot like throwing a ball and thinking, I'll catch it every single time. Sometimes I'm just going to chase butterflies instead. When people expect AI to run perfectly on its own, projects fail. They invest a ton of money, and when AI doesn't perform the way they imagine, they get frustrated. Then the whole thing goes up in smoke. Kind of like when I try to steal food off the counter and get caught. All right, I've told you all the ways AI can go wrong, but here's how you can get it right. First, set realistic expectations. Just like how you know I'm not catching that frisbee every single time, you've got to expect AI to have some flaws. Start with small projects and let the AI learn and improve. It's like teaching a puppy new tricks. It takes time. And don't forget to keep humans in the loop. Even though I'm smart, I still need my human to guide me and keep me out of trouble. So there you have it. AI might be smart, but it's not perfect. Kind of like your favorite dachshund. If you understand its limits, work with it, and keep your expectations in check, you'll be barking up the right tree. If you like this video, give it a pawsome thumbs up. Subscribe for more tech talk from your favorite dog. Until next time, stay positive and remember, even AI can have a rough day.
In the world of business, there's a revolution quietly brewing. A revolution so powerful, it could redefine industries, topple giants, and change the way we think about intelligence itself. The weapon? Artificial intelligence. But there's a problem. Most companies don't realize the true power of AI. Instead, they're shackling it, locking it in IT departments, treating their most powerful minds, data scientists, like ordinary coders. It's like hiring a genius chef and asking them to flip burgers. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on why data scientists need more freedom, how AI is transforming beyond code, and the high-stakes world of AI innovation. And to help us out, we've got our trusty sidekick, Fido. Are you ready? Let's go. At first glance, data scientists and coders might seem to be doing similar things. They both work with data, write code, and deal with algorithms. But don't be fooled. These two roles, they're fighting completely different battles. Coders, they're the warriors of efficiency. They build fast, secure, and stable systems. Everything they do is precise and exact, like clockwork. But data scientists, they're not in it for quick wins. They're explorers, detectives, innovators. They dig deep into oceans of data, searching for the hidden truths no one else can see. Treating data scientists like coders? That's like handing Sherlock Holmes a grocery list and expecting a mystery to get solved. Now, here's where things get dangerous. Too many companies are shoving their data scientists into the IT department, locking them into a world of maintenance and system security. And let's be clear, IT is the foundation. They keep the business alive. They're the unsung heroes, ensuring everything runs smoothly, from your emails to the servers that power AI itself. But here's the problem. IT's focus is stability. AI, it needs something different. Data science thrives on risk, on experimentation. It needs space to fail, to learn, to push boundaries. This is where the true power of AI emerges, when IT supports but doesn't confine. IT builds the foundation, but AI drives the innovation. Together, they're unstoppable. AI is not your typical IT project. You can't just install it like a piece of software. You need an R&D mindset, one that accepts failure as part of the journey to success. But with each failure comes a breakthrough. That's right, Fido. Companies that embrace the R&D approach, who let their data scientists explore, experiment, and innovate, are the ones who unlock AI's true potential. Here's the final piece of the puzzle: time. AI is a marathon, not a sprint. Rushing it leads to poor results. Data scientists need time to collect data, build models, and deploy them in a way that transforms business. And all of this requires patience. Almost, Fido, the key to unlocking AI's power isn't speed. It's trust, collaboration, and a willingness to let AI evolve as your organization does. So, what's the real key to AI transformation? It's not just about code, it's about people. Recognize that data scientists and IT are both essential. One builds the foundation, the other drives innovation. If you want to revolutionize your business, give your data scientists the space to explore, let IT power their tools, and watch AI unlock the future. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more insights into AI, tech, and the future of business, maybe with more Fido too.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a very special guest who's fetched us all the juiciest tech news straight from TED AI Vienna. He's cute, he's tech savvy, and he's ready to spill the kibble on the latest AI breakthroughs. Give it up for Fido, the tech-loving dachshund.
Thanks for having me. I've sniffed out some incredible stories at TED AI Vienna, and I'm here to fetch all the details for you, without a single rough day in sight.
All right, Fido, let's get into it. So, Fido, rumor has it there's an AI that can smell? Is that even possible?
Oh, absolutely. And as a dog, I take smells very seriously. There's a company called Syntronics that's made a digital nose. This AI analyzes thousands of scent molecules to create perfumes that don't exist anywhere else. Move over, Eau de Kibble. This tech is in a whole new league.
So you're saying AI is competing with you in the sniffing department?
I know, right? But hey, they're still not up to dog nose level. Until AI can find that single missing sock from under the couch, we dogs are still top sniffers.
That's a high bar, Fido. But this digital nose thing sounds amazing.
Totally. They're even using it in perfume companies like Bold to make new scents that are out of this world. Who knows, maybe one day we'll have a cologne called Essence of Squirrel.
All right, Fido, tell us about this next one. I hear there's an AI that can read minds?
Yup, believe it or not. Professor Chintang Li from the Australian AI Institute has developed AI that can decode your thoughts with a 50% success rate. Now, I know what you're thinking. 50%? That's like flipping a bone and hoping it lands on the tasty side, right?
Exactly, but it sounds like it's still a big deal.
Bark, yeah, it is. A couple of years ago, AI could barely pick up on basic words from brainwaves. Now, it's starting to decode entire ideas. Imagine controlling devices with just your thoughts. It's like the ultimate dog dream. Think, treat, receive, treat.
I can see the appeal, and it could help so many people.
Totally. People who can't talk could finally express themselves. And who knows, maybe someday they'll even make a mind-reading machine for dogs. Then I could finally let everyone know my true thoughts on vacuum cleaners.
Now, this one's got me on the edge of my seat. AI that can dig up ancient history?
Oh, this is positively awesome. Researchers Yusuf Mohammed Nader and Julian Schilliger are using AI to read ancient texts that got carbonized by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Imagine a bunch of burned scrolls that humans couldn't read at all, and then AI steps in like, hold my bone, and brings back history.
Wow, so it's like an AI archaeologist.
Exactly. It's basically the tech world's Indiana Bones. AI is reading words that haven't been seen in thousands of years. I wonder if they'll dig up ancient recipes for treats.
Fido, if they do, I'll let you be the taste tester.
I'll hold you to that. But seriously, this AI is bringing ancient knowledge back from the dead. It's like barking with ghosts.
Alright, Fido, so I heard things got pretty deep at TED AI Vienna. Something about humanity's future?
Oh, yeah. This philosopher, Andrea Lavazza, shared a theory that we might be at the end of a big cosmic cycle. And his solution? Pass our culture and the knowledge to AI. Basically, robots that carry on our legacy when we're not around anymore.
Wow, robots that inherit everything from us? That's both inspiring and a little spooky.
Imagine a future where you see robo-dogs learning how to fetch, or even robo-humans passing down family recipes. Makes you think, huh? What will we humans and dogs be remembered for?
It really does. Let's hope the robots remember to keep treats on hand.
Agreed. It wouldn't be much of a legacy without snacks.
Speaking of change, I heard there was a speaker who made a bold claim about reading and writing.
Oh, that's right. Victor Riparbelli, the CEO of Synthesia, made a prediction that our grandkids might not need to learn to read or write because AI will handle it all. Imagine a world where you just talk to AI and it takes care of everything.
No reading or writing at all. That's a game changer.
Woof, you're telling me. Schools might focus more on problem solving, creativity, and learning how to work with AI. Plus, think about the endless possibilities. No more spelling tests. Though, I guess that means no more snack breaks to celebrate passing spelling tests. So maybe it's a bit of a mixed bag.
And no more handwritten love notes. AI-generated poetry might be a little less personal.
True, AI's good, but can it really capture the thrill of a slobbery, paw-printed letter? I think not.
So, Fido, rumor has it that Chris Turner, the freestyle rap legend, went head-to-head with ChatGPT at TED AI Vienna. How did it go?
Oh, it was a showdown to remember. Chris Turner brought his A game and absolutely crushed it with those quick-fire rhymes. ChatGPT did its best, but let's just say it was one paw short this time around.
Sounds like ChatGPT met its match. But tell me, Fido, what if you'd been up there on stage with ChatGPT? Think Chris would have had a tougher battle?
Now you're barking up the right tree. If it'd been Fido and ChatGPT versus Chris, he might have been in for a rough time. With ChatGPT's clever rhymes and my tail-wagging rhythm, that stage would have been ours. Maybe next time, Chris. And hey, speaking of rhymes, if you haven't heard me freestyle with ChatGPT yet, you're missing out. Go give it a listen. I've got bars that'll make even the toughest rapper sit and stay. Listen.
Now you're barking up the right tree, let's get it clear. Fido and ChatGPT, the dream team here. If Chris stepped up, he'd be in for a rough night. Cause we got the bite and the bark just right. With my tail wag rhythm, I'm keeping the pace. And ChatGPT's clever bars all up in his face. That stage would have been ours, no ifs, some maybes. Next time Chris steps up, he better come with rabies. Now you're barking up the right tree, let's get it clear. Fido and ChatGPT, the dream team here. If Chris stepped up, he'd be in for a rough night. Cause we got the bite and the bark just right. With my tail wag rhythm, I'm keeping the pace. And ChatGPT's clever bars all up in his face. That stage would have been ours, no ifs, some maybes. Next time Chris steps up, he better come with rabies. Now you're barking up the right tree, let's get it clear. Fido and ChatGPT, the dream team here. If Chris stepped up, he'd be in for a rough night. Cause we got the bite and the bark just right. With my tail wag rhythm, I'm keeping the pace. And ChatGPT's clever bars all up in his face. That stage would have been ours, no ifs, some maybes. Next time Chris steps up, he better come with rabies.
Watch out, Chris Turner. Sounds like we've got a future rap duo to keep an eye on.
You know it. And hey, if I'm on the mic, everyone better bring their A game and a few treats to celebrate afterward.
Fido, you've shared so much today. AI that can smell, read minds, unlock ancient texts, a future with robots carrying our legacy, and even a world where we might not need to read or write. It's hard to wrap my head around.
Tell me about it. If AI can do all this now, imagine what's coming in the next 5 or 10 years. We're at the start of a brand new era, and I can't wait to see what's next. Just remember to keep a stash of treats handy. It's going to be a wild ride.
Fido, it's been a blast. Thank you for breaking down the latest from TED AI Vienna for us.
Thanks for having me. And to everyone watching, hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on all things tech. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those treats coming.